Are you an angel? She looked around the darkening cave, her eyes wide. Angel? No. My name is Haven. Her shoulders slumped. You're not real. You're not real either, he returned, chuckling for the first time in eons. Funny. Nothing was real. Her name fit her, because for so long the image of her had been his only haven. You have not come for a while? No. Another creature screeched far away, and she jumped. I've, been taking new medication. It has worked so far. She rubbed her arms and shivered. I shouldn't be here. He struggled to keep his eyes open. Nobody should be here. Soon the angel would disappear, like before. That was all right. Though why was he imagining her in such odd clothing? Blue pants, white shirt, tall boots. Where is your proper dress? His imagination was odd. Lightning cracked across the sky, propelling her toward him. We have to get out of here. He laughed. Full-on belly laugh. This was a good way to die. Right. My mind wants out. His body was done. Then she touched him, grasping his arm. He jolted, his body electrified. What the hell? He slapped a hand over hers, feeling warmth. In the few times she had come to him through the years, the female had never touched him. Her hand felt real and fragile beneath his. So far, dying was lovely, as was she. He smiled. You are taking me home. More rocks dropped, one slicing her forehead. Blood welled, and she cried out. He blinked. She could feel pain? The beast at his core, the one long dormant, stretched awake at the fresh scent of her blood. I do not understand. She grabbed his other arm and tugged. We have to go. Now. He shook his head. Nowhere to go. Once there were portals to other places, ones he had ignored and purposely kept closed to do his duty. But as his world began to die, he had searched for them. They were gone. That made sense, really. If this place was to go, it would be better if it failed to take others with it. Sit with me. He might as well take comfort in his imagination as he left the world. She pulled harder and then smacked him across the face. Dude, we have to go. Now. Frantic, she looked wildly around. Then she settled, her eyes closing and her breath evening out. I can do this. She opened her eyes, and those intriguing orbs focused on him. Please. Trust me. Beautiful. His last view was going to be of beauty. He liked that. As you wish. He pushed to his feet, his bones creaking. She took his hand and led him to the edge of the cave, staring down the jagged cliff. He looked down as well. Maybe this was how the end would come. All right. She tightened her hold. Ready? He nodded. Then, keeping her hand, he jumped toward death. Haven Daly sat up in the bed, screaming silently, a trick she'd learned at way too young an age. Her heart thundered, and sweat prickled over her skin. She gasped, trying to breathe, letting the panic roll through her because she couldn't beat it. All she could do was let it take her, and then pick up the pieces afterward. She pounded her palms against her closed eyes. No, no, no. She rocked back and forth, trying to slow her breathing. Not again. Not the nightmares again. Something wet her hand, and she slowly lowered it to see blood. Ouch. She frowned, gingerly probing the cut above her eye. The rock in the cave had cut her. That was impossible. It was only a dream. Had she somehow self-harmed during the dream? That was a new one, but it was the only thing that made sense. Man, she missed her cat. She'd left him with an elderly neighbor in Portland because she wasn't sure how long she'd be running. This time her dreams had been different. Something had pulled her in opposite directions, and she'd had to fight to follow Quade's voice.